In this video, we're going to look at how to create a YouTube banner for free, and we're going to get started right now. Before we can get started though, there are three things that you should consider including in your YouTube channel banner or your YouTube channel art. Those three things are what your channel is about, so your video content topics, your video upload schedule, so how often you upload and when people should expect your videos, and you can also include a call to action. So people should subscribe, they should visit your website, they should check out your merch, anything like that. Okay, these are three things that you should include in your banner. You don't need to include all three, but you can try and include one or two at least, in order so that people know what your channel is about when you're uploading, and you're just telling them basically what they should do. This is generally a good thing. People need some guidance most of the time, so remember to include that. Let's take a quick look at some good examples of channel banners. So if we could look at Brad Colbo, you can see immediately new videos weekly. You've got his name here, tech for creative people, so you know what this channel's about. You can see over here he's got all that tech for designers, artists, etc. And then he's also got his website you included, so I'll consider that a call to action. It's a little bit poorly spaced over here at the top, but I'll show you how to get around that in a few seconds. All right, so the next channel we'll look at is Gary Vaynerchuk. So generally this is very busy, but if you know Gary V, he's a very busy person, so it's a good representation of his content. But you can see a big in bold new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then you've got a picture of him, so you've got that brand recognition. So another good example. Spacing that again, I'm not really a big fan of, but the content of having what the channel's about, Gary Vaynerchuk, and when he's uploading is done very well. So a great example though of what you want to look at is with Nigel Danson. He's a landscape photographer, and if you come and you look at his channel banner here, the channel art, you can clearly see Nigel Danson, landscape photography, adventure, and inspiration. So you know exactly what the channel's about. You've got a nice landscape image here of the sun setting with a person over there, so a good representation of what type of content he creates. And then you also have a little clock icon with new episode every Sunday morning, so you know exactly when he's going to be uploading a new video. So if you are going to subscribe, you know when to expect a new video from him. And you can also go and look at his videos, and you'll see that he does have he sticks to his schedule quite well. Okay, so to create a YouTube channel banner for free, we're going to use a tool called Canva. Okay, Canva is a free graphic design, online graphic design tool, software. You can use it to create a lot of things, and one of those things that we're going to use it for is creating a YouTube channel banner. So the first thing you want to do is go to canva.com and then log in or create a free account, and then you should see a screen like this. Right, this is the homepage of Canva now in your dashboard. We want to create a document that's 2560 by 1440. That's the ideal size to get the best quality out of a YouTube channel banner. Okay, Canva makes this quite easy though, so you can just go create a design at the top here, or you can go and search here, search Canva, but we're going to go click and create a design, go to search, and we'll just type in YouTube channel art, and then you'll see a list of options here. We have some niches, so you've got beauty, music, travel, live stream, makeup, etc. But we want YouTube channel art. You can see that Canva makes this quite easy, so you can see there's that 2560 by 1440 pixels, the ideal size we want to use. So when we click on this, it'll create a new document, basically a canvas in that dimensions, where you can then create your YouTube channel art. We're going to pick the normal one because these are just templates that have been optimized for these specific niches. So let's just go YouTube channel art, opens up a new document. And then the first thing I want to do, actually just go to the top here and then give this tight document a name. This is something you don't really need to do, but it just helps you to sort your designs more easily. So you can just type that in and then it will save automatically. You can see at the top all changes have been saved. Now what I mean by if we go to the previous document here or the previous tab, we can see live stream, travel, music. These are just different templates. So Canva makes it very easy for you to create designs by giving you templates that you can use in your design. So if you're not sure where to start, you can just go and type in search templates, and let's say we're a travel channel, you can type in travel, hit enter, and then you can see a whole bunch of different travel related designs. So not all of these would be YouTube channel banners, and not all of them are optimized very well for sizing, but Canva gives you all of the templates that fit sort of this screen ratio that we've included here of 2560 by 1440. All right, so we're not going to use any of those. You can go through these and see if there are any that you like, get some inspiration. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with a blank canvas. Now, on your channel banner is got 3 different sizes basically. You've got your smart TV size, that's the 2560 by 1440. That is when people look at your channel on a smart TV, they'll see this entire image. But if you go onto a desktop like this, you've just got a little strip over here at the top. And if you go onto mobile, it's even smaller with it being cut off on the edges. Okay, so we want to focus on that mobile size so that it fits, so that our design fits all different screen sizes ideally. Okay, and now this is what I call the mobile safe zone. To make sure that our design fits the mobile safe zone, what we can do is create a block. So we can go to elements on the left, go to lines and shapes, and just pick a square. And now we can make a block that is the size of the mobile safe zone. This mobile safe zone is 1546 wide by 423 high. Okay, so we'll make it, you can hold Option or Alt to extend both sides when you're using Canva. 1546. Okay, so you can see it's a bit difficult for me to get that 1546 on the width. So let me just drop it, and then we can zoom in with that. Just zoom in here so we can get a little bit more of a more fine tuning. So 1546. There we go. So we've got 1546. Let me zoom back out. And now we want 423. So let's just take the height. Doesn't have to be center now. We'll center it later. Let's go 423. See if we can catch it. No. Okay, so let's just zoom in again. And let's try and get 423. There we go. All right, so we can see it's not center anymore. The mobile screen will be centered, so you can just click position and then center, and now you can see that this block is in the middle. So now this is the safe zone that will be visible across all devices, your mobile screens, your desktop, and on smart TVs. The surrounding section here we don't have to worry about too much. Okay, so what's great about Canva is you've got a variety of different options and things that you can include into your design for free, including things like stock photos. So if you go here on photos, you can see there's a whole bunch of different photos that you can include here. You can search for things like, for example, travel. So let's go and say a beach. Okay, so this gives us all the options here, but then you can just narrow it. You can filter it down to only show photos. And now you can see a whole bunch of different photos. And then you'll see some are pro and some are free. The free ones you can use for free, and the pro ones you need to have a subscription with Canva, which isn't that much. I think it's like $10 a month or something like that. And to make things more easy for you, if you want to use just free images, you can go and click the filter button at the top and then go price free and then apply the filter. And now all of these are free for you to use in your design without having to pay anything. Right, so you can either use a photo, you can use graphics, so you can go and you can type in like a background image maybe. So for me, I'm going to go try a black background. Let's go black background. And now we can just narrow this down and see, is there something that I like? Okay, just looking for a sort of a slight tinted black background. That's okay, that's a little bit too bland. Let me just go background and see what we get. Okay, so we've got some options here. Let me take that one. So I've clicked it in. It's taken a while to load in for some reason. Let me just delete that and try again. Okay, now that's loaded in. We can drag this so that it fills the entirety of our canvas. And then you can double click on it and you can move it around if you've got a photo, but for this type of design, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, this block, what we're going to do is we're going to use it just so that we can see where we want to place our text or where we want to place images or graphics or something that we want to include now, that we can include in our banner. All right, so Let me just change this color to white and make it a little bit transparent. Okay, so the next thing what I want to do here is include a text. So you can go through Canva and you can find different things that you can include. So text is one option. You've got a bunch of different templates that they have here. You can scroll through these. My internet's a bit slow right now, so let me not go through all those, but what we can do is just click at the top here, add a heading, and then at the top here you've got your different options of how you can customize this specific text. So I'm just going to go and type in my name, David Voderson, and let me select all of that and then change this to white. And now I want to just change the size so that it is all right, and something like that is all right. Then we can add another heading saying what you can find on the channel. So YouTube and video tips. Oops. YouTube and video tips. We can change this color so it's a little bit slightly different to the text above, and then we can make this slightly smaller and then larger so that you can see it more easily. And I think the red, we can just add a block behind it so you can see the red better. So we've got elements, you can go and click on block. Can change the block size, and then again we can zoom in so that we can make some more fine tuning here. So let's make it like that. Give it a little bit of width on the side. We can center all of this in a bit. Let's just make this white entirely. All right. And then let's add a, let me just select both of them and move them slightly down. You can use your arrow keys on your keyboard to move objects on Canva around more easily. You can go to text and then let's just add a little subheading here, and we can include new videos every Tuesday. Oops, let me just make capitals. Why is it not capitals? There we go. New videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Right, and then now we can make white as well. And then let's just select, oops, let's just select all of this, only the text though, so you can use shift to deselect and then to unselect and to select additional elements. We go position, and then let's just center everything, group everything, center everything. Okay, it seems to be quite central. Then let's just zoom out so that we can see if this looks alright. I think we can maybe make it slightly bigger. And then let's make this central to the design entirely. Okay, so now if we just remove the block and click delete, you can see now we've got our design. It looks a little bit bland, so we can maybe add a little graphic element on each side here. So let me bring the block back. Instead of deleting and removing the block the entire time, what you could also do is make another page. So this is page 2, and then you've got your block here. Now what you can do is delete the block, and then if you want to check, you can just go and copy this block by going to duplicate or Control or Command C, depending on what type of device you're using, and then Control V or Command V, depending on what you're using, and then position it behind. And then you can see if it's positioned well enough, if it's not cut off on mobile screens, or if it's not cut off at the top. So this is the top margin for desktop. So desktops go all the way across here. Let me just Control V that. And now I want to include a camera icon on the left here, and then a clapper board, or one of those film boards. I think it's a clapper board. Okay, I've found one of these before, so I'm not sure what I typed. I think it was filmmaking. Graphics. Okay, so we've got the clapper boards again here. Where is the one? There's the one I was looking for. Right, movie filmmaking clapperboard device. Okay. You can click on the top right here and you can see some more like different keywords that people have used. So if you're not sure what type of keyword to look for a certain thing, you can click on the top 3 dots and then you can find different keywords and how it's described, and then you can maybe get some ideas to find similar designs. Okay, so I'm just going to drop that in. You can just click on it and it'll drop it in. Now this is a graphic element where I can change the color of the element. So if you look in the top left, you've got, it's black currently, so this is a transparent design, but I can change it to then be white so that people, or so that you can view it more easily. You can see what it is more easily. And I think that looks all right. Maybe just change the size slightly. Okay, and let me just get rid of this because we've got our second page here that we can just copy it in. Now for the left here, I've got a penciled drawing or drawing of a camera that I want to just drop in. So with Canva, you can also upload your own designs or your own images. And this is a PNG image, so it's transparent. So you can just drag and drop it in. See, I've got it already dropped, loaded up. But now it's sort of a new design again. So let's just drop that in. And now I need to get that block again to see if it fits or not. So I'll just copy it and then paste it in and then send it to the back. And now I can see where it should fit. So I think actually just move it slightly up. It doesn't have to be that aligned. Okay, and I think that looks all right. Okay, so just make sure that everything fits in our block. Everything fits perfectly fine, so we can get rid of the block entirely. This page number 2 we can delete, or we can leave it and only download the first page, but let's just delete this page for simplicity. Once you're happy with your design, you can go and click on the download button in the top right corner, and then I recommend saving it as a PNG file. This gives you a higher quality image, but you can also save it as a JPEG if you want. This just gives you a smaller size, but there's no real need for that, in my opinion. And you don't have to worry about any of these options here, transparent background or compressed file or anything like that. These are also premium features, so if you're on the free plan, you won't be able to click on them anyway. But we don't have to worry about any of that. We're going to go PNG, and then we're just going to click the download button. Right, and then wait for your design to download. You should get a pop-up like that. Okay, if it hasn't downloaded automatically, like at the bottom here, you can then click on the download here option and then save it. But my design has saved. And now to upload this to your YouTube channel, what you want to do is go to your YouTube channel. If you have a channel banner already, you can go and click on the camera icon in the top right corner, and that'll take you to the customization section of your channel in the YouTube Studio, and then you can go to banner image, and then you can click on change and select the new image that you've just designed. But if you don't have a banner already, you won't be able to click on that. You won't have this option. Your channel will just start over here at the top, so this you won't see. What you can then do is, let me just remove this and publish it. Okay, and now what you can do is, let me just refresh this, refresh it. Come on, refresh without the screen. Let's go and view the channel. Okay, it's taking a while for this to disappear. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your icon in the top right corner, go to YouTube Studio. Then you're going to go and scroll down to customization on the left here. Go up to branding, and then under banner image, you can upload your YouTube channel banner. So we go, you upload, and then here's the design. This is a slightly different one I've already made. You can go and click open, and then you can see here that this is the viewable on all devices block, viewable on desktop, and then viewable on TV. So that's a complete one. So ideally you don't want to crop anything here because you want to maintain the maximum image quality that we've done now on Canva. So everything has been designed so that it fits, so that you've got the crispest image possible. All right, the crispest channel banner for your YouTube channel possible. All right, so if everything looks good, you can click done. If not, you can see where things maybe have crossed over or where things don't quite look right. So the space on the left here is the same on the right. That's just so that you can see us more easily. If you want to make any changes, and just hit cancel, head back to Canva, make some changes here, hit the download button again, and then start over with the uploading thing again. If you're happy, just click done. Wait for that to load up here, and then hit the publish button. And then after a few seconds, depending on how fast your internet is, mine is very slow today, as you can see. You'll see the loading bar at the top, and then you'll see changes have been published. You can go to your channel, just pause that. And on occasion, you may see that this image is slightly blurry immediately after uploading. This is just the image hasn't processed properly yet, and after a second or two, it will be high quality again. So you can just hit Control or Command R, depending on what device you're using. Control R for Windows, Command and R for Mac users, and that'll give you a hard refresh on Chrome, and that'll cause this device to re-pull this image again, and then you'll probably get the higher quality image that has been processed after 1 or 2 seconds instead of the immediate processing that gives you a slightly blurry image. Alright, and that is basically it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more YouTube tutorials, YouTube video tips. New videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. My name's David, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Ciao.